Hi there, it's Diane Evans from Canada. Welcome to the Global Creative Project tutorial. This month we are featuring the Pretty Florals or the Florals in Bloom suite. So today what I want to do is I want to show you, it's called a a gatefold tuck card. I'm always amazed at what they do call different folds. Anyways, all the measurements are in the tutorial. I'm just going to show you how to put that together. So we're going to be using this bundle. This is Pretty in Pink. And what I've done is I've done the score lines on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this in, both of them fold this in, and I'm going to use a bone folder. And what I want to do is I want to get a really good crease there, and then let's just fold it back on itself and another good crease right there. And this is a bit larger of a card. You're only going to get one card out of a piece of cardstock, but I think you'll find that it's a beautiful type card. All right, so what we want to do is we want to have this go in like this, and I've cut some of this is probably, well, no, there's an awful lot of beautiful pieces of the designer series paper. So this is the front part here. So what I want to do is I'm just going to layer this onto there. I do use glue. So let me just layer this part on here. The colors in here are so springy looking, you know. And then there's that one. And then we have two pieces. This is Strawberry Slush, and they're both the same size. One piece is going to have the white put on it, but we're going to decorate this. And this piece is going to have the Pretty in Pink on. So I'll go ahead and put that one on. And what I like to do is I like to get my stamping done first before I decorate the rest of the card. So we've just got these layers, and we'll just put those off to the side. And then this one we're going to stamp with the colors on there as well. All right, so let's just put that there, and I'm going to bring this in. And what I want to do is I want to use this stamp set. Oh my goodness. I want to use that stamp set, and I'm going to just come in and it is a photopolymer stamp set, so we want to use our paper piercing mat. So this is just a piece of scrap paper, and then this is the piece that's going on the inside. We're going to stamp that as well. So we're going to stamp 3 of these. Now I find the best way to stamp anything with an outline is to go with the outline first and then do the filler. So I'm going to use Strawberry Slush. And I'm going to stamp this 3 times. And I'm going to do the same on this side. It's just going to be in the corner, just here. And then I'm going to use the Pretty in Pink. So just bring in the Pretty in Pink. Now I've also got my cleaner here, and you'll see why I want to use my cleaner. All right, so this is the inside. It's very easy to line up this way, but I wanted a bit more where it looked a little bit different. So I'm just taking my sponge dauber, and we're just going to color that part there. Just line this up and see how it gives different tones of it. And just clean that off. I'm going to come back in with my sponge dauber. And we'll do that again. And see, it's just giving different tones of the pink. This one, I think I'll go a little bit lighter. So, because all of our colors, flowers are different colors, right? Or different, they're not all the same. Let's just come in. I'll just stamp some of this. This pink is very juicy. There we go. I'm just going to close those up. All right, then what we're going to do then is take this the die cut, and it's this one, and we're going to cut all 3 of those out, and I've already gone ahead and done that. And I also went and cut out this leafy stem, and I cut it out in Shy Shamrock and Granny Apple Green. All right, and then that's what's going to help decorate this part on there. Now this part can go right into this, onto the strawberry slush. And just down here. And then those are cut out, so we've already gone ahead and done that. So this piece here is going to go in here. This piece is going to go onto here. So what I want to do is I want to get this centered there and there, but I do not want to get any of the glue so that it's outside of that part. So I'm just going to glue this one part here. And then we're just going to line that up. And we want to line it up so that we've got equal, equal, and equal here. And this part is going to actually show behind here, because this part is going to go right into the center of this one. Just, you want that equal all the way around. Let's see, this is just going to cover like that. And then this part here, so I'm going to put this on, and what's going to happen is this part is going to go here, equal over there, but I also want to make sure that this part covers this part here. So just a little bit onto this part here. So we're just going to actually do just a real thin bead right down there. And this is just going to come. So this part covers right over that part there. We're just going to hold that into place. So when this is done, this tucks in under there. Just like that. So that's why the thin bead. Like I say, this just tucks under there. Just like so. All right, then this part is going to go on to the front here, and we're going to decorate this. This is a 2 5/8 inch stylish circle punch. So I'm just going to come in with this, and I want that on the top. Okay, so I'm just going to come in with my both of these. I thought they were kind of nice colored leaves. This kind of suits this one. This one kind of goes with the other green that's there, kind of. But let's just go and put some of this on here. Just going to let that set for a bit. Again here. So I hope you're enjoying these tutorials. All right, so this is just going to go right about, we're going to have it come down about there. This is just going to be off center just a smidge. And then I'm going to come in with 3 of these. We're going to use dimensionals on here. Just using the small one so I've got room for both. One here and here. So let's go ahead and put one right there. It's off to the angle. Put one over here. One up this way. Let's put this one right here. Now I am going to go in and use strawberry slush is what I thought. There's pretty pink and strawberry slush gems. So this is just going to go across here like so. So let me just go in, and I'm just going to I'm not going to pop that up. I'm just going to come in here, put this here. That. I do have a 1/2 inch strip, and there's no sentiments with this particular one, so I'm going to come in with my Simply Said, and I can make this a happy birthday or let's celebrate. So let's go in and do the, well, I think we're going to have to use the happy birthday. All right, so I am going to heat set this. So I'm coming in with my embossing buddy. I just crinkled that. Get another one. And I'm going to use my Versamark. We're just going to stamp this happy birthday. Just like, whoops. Got to do that again. I really like the heat embossing. I think it just makes it really clean, especially with the white embossing powder. Come in with this. Take that away, and we will just heat set that. Want to make sure this looks like the H has got a little bit of something on it. So just going to quickly blow on it. I do have a little paint brush. Oops. There we go. We'll just heat set that very quickly. We're just warming the heat tool up. And we just don't want to overcook it, so as soon as it starts, you just slowly move it across. So let's come in and put dimensionals on the back. Should be enough. Could have used the bigger dimensionals on here. This is just going to come in like this. It's tucked in there. And this just goes across here. You know what? No, I'm okay. I'm going to take this right to the end. Like that. And then I had the choice of using these, the in color gems, or there's these really pretty ones, and they go really well because I've got Pretty in Pink and the strawberry slush. I'm going to use the strawberry slush. Oops. There, and let's go ahead and put one right up here. And there's our card using the pretty florals, and it just comes like this and tucks down. All right, thank you for joining me.